How is she?
Well, see for yourself.
How's the baby? Is he okay? Whoever took him from me is gonna pay. Bottom line.
Who was it? We will not stop until we get this guy.
Dirty copy of Diana B.
What? If you're in some kind of danger, I need to know.
I'm not a ghost. I can fix whatever problem I'm in.
What makes you think you can trust Davis or Tariq?
I don't trust either of them.
We're all at risk now.
What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 2 7. Power Book 2 Ghost, and this is episode 7, the final predictions. I'm actually gonna say this. I'm actually pretty damn mad about it because I ended up having to do this whole thing over. I had already did this, but I figured out by looking at rewatching an episode that I was wrong about something, and I had to hurry up and switch something. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. So I'm gonna start the things off still with Tariq with. Looked like him to be at the hospital. I'm not exactly sure if this is him talking with Diana at the hospital, but I'm gonna assume that it is, right? And if it is, I'm pretty sure they're discussing about maybe the baby's future, her future, their future, or whatever. But they share some sentimental moments, I'm pretty sure. And then in walks Monet. Of course, when she comes in, she walks into Tariq. She asks him, how is Diana? He tells her she's fine. You can go see her for yourself. And she asks her, what about the baby? And of course, they used to cut it off before that. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about whether or not the baby survives or not, but I think I'm going to go ahead and lean towards that the baby... the twins thing could very much be a thing. It could be it. But I'm going to say at least one of the babies died if it's the twins thing. If it's the only one, then I'm going to say the baby's gone. I don't care. It could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to go with for now. Next, we get to your boy Kamal Tate, lifeless body, being identified by none other than his brother, Rashad Tate, who is about to get ready to transition over to Rashad Old Dog Tate, as we all know. Because we heard him, of course, in the trailer saying whoever took him from him is going to pay, bottom line. And we all know who that hideous species that took him from him is, but of course, right now, Rashad doesn't know. But of course, Ugly Carter tried to tell him, we're going to work hard on, getting whoever it was that did that with his little cap and ass. And, he's basically buying himself time because he don't want to have to be involved with dealing with a congressman. So, next, we're going to go ahead and get to your boy Ugly Carter and Nico, and they're kicking in somebody's door. And if you ask me, this is the part that I had to change, people, because I figured out exactly what's gonna go on in this particular scene. At least I think, of course. But I would give myself an 80% chance of being correct here. Now, I believe that Carter is going to do a double homicide here. What's going to happen here is, Juanita, I think you're right. He is going to take out Nico. However, how I think he's going to do this is they're going to come in with the intentions of taking down this Russian guy. I don't think I've seen him that I can remember other than in episode 2. If you go and look at episode 2 when Effie was first trying to get the Russians on board, right? When she was pitching to the head ugly Russian dude that she can change his daughter's swim record or some crap like that. That if he can go ahead and have a meeting with Noma. It was another guy that was there with him with the same hairstyle as this guy. And I believe this guy here is who they're gonna put the fall on. So, what's gonna happen is when they come through the door, I think Carter will probably take out this guy, whoever this is, the Russian dude. And when he does that, Nico's gonna be there and okay, this is part of the plan. And Nico is gonna be unaware that, because I think he's gonna take the guy's gun, because I believe the guy's gonna have a gun nearby, whoever this Russian guy is. I don't know his name, but if you go back to episode 2, when Effie is at the bar and when she's first trying to get them on board, you'll see there's a guy that looks identical to this guy that's gonna be there. And I believe that he's gonna take that gun that this guy have and then shoot Nico with it. And Nico obviously is not going to see that coming. And he's going to kill Nico, making it seem like that guy's killed Nico. And see, keep in mind, Carter already took this guy out with his gun. So it's going to look like Nico came through the door first, that guy shot him, and then Carter came behind Nico and took out that guy. And then the gun that was used to take out Kamal, Carter is going to place in Nico's hand to make it seem like he was framed. He's the one that was behind it. Because keep in mind, that's the one who Kamal was already on to anyways, right? So if in case Kamal told this to someone, it would line up. They would be like, okay, yeah, Kamal did log in and said that he think that Nico is possibly dirty, right? So that would add up. So that's how I think that's gonna play out. Next, you're gonna get to Noma and Davis, and I think here you could possibly see Davis trying to bribe Noma into getting, what he wants. And I think Noma may be considering, like I said in my other video, maybe potentially marrying Davis, because he is obviously intelligent. He has a lot of resources, and he could, help her with her criminal enterprise that she's running in New York. So it kind of would be the perfect match. And Davis is already dirty anyway, so she don't have to worry about trying to, hide anything from him or anything like that. But I believe in the midst of that, Kane may overhear it later on, walk in, and then, Davis Lee, he walks in, he's like, you trusting Carter like that, and Tariq or whatever, and then she's going to be like, you know what, even though I know those are different scenes, this is not the same scene. Like, the scene with Davis being in there with her and this scene with Kane is different. But he may have overheard them, and now he's just now getting to it and saying, you really trusting Davis and Tariq, because Tariq's probably going to come back with the plan too, because Tariq's going to need them as well. Now, my stuff may be out of order, but I'm pretty sure all of this is going to intertwine later on. But, and then, Noma, of course, told him that she doesn't trust either one of them. Next, we're going to get to your boy Tariq. Tariq is going to be having a conversation with Braden, telling him that a dirty cop attacked Diana. And of course, in the midst of him telling him that, N's gonna walk Stokely, who's gonna let them both know that they're fired and that he knows they've been running drugs while they be performing and stuff like that, using them for their push their product, and that they're no longer standing for it, which more than likely means L has been talking. So how would they deal with L? I guess we'll have to see. But it looks like this will obviously equal as an altercation between Tariq and Stokely, whatever his name is. And I put a poll on my channel already, on my community channel, on who y'all think will win this fight. If it is indeed, let's just say it turns out to be a fist fight. Is it Stokely, or will Tariq win his first fist fight? Actually, the poll right now is saying Tariq gonna win. I think y'all gotta be trolling. But anyways, yeah, they're gonna have some kind of showdown. Whether Tariq might, hopefully he don't kill the man, but hey, we'll have to see, I guess. But next, after Tariq sees that he's out of, he's gonna have to come up with a new plan to push his drugs. He's gonna end up having to talk with Effie, and I think they could possibly be hooking up again. And after they hook up, he's gonna tell Effie about his situation. She's gonna be gullible and try and help him out. Next, she goes on and introduces this to Kane. And Kane, of course, is not going to like it, but, Tariq is working with them now, so he may go ahead and go with it. Effie may be playing both sides on this situation. We shall see. But I think after they do that, Kane is probably going to find out from maybe Noma or something like that Carter is becoming a problem. Or maybe Tariq is telling them that maybe Carter has the files from, the safe house. But I think something's going to go on that Effie is going to have to break into Carter's house along with Braden. I believe they're going to be together. And either delete some files out of his laptop or maybe take the whole laptop in general or something like that. They're going to have to do something dealing with electronics, and we all know Effie is a specialist at robotics, so she is the person for the job. But next, we're going to get to Carter and Felicia, and we did hear in the trailer of him saying that they're all about to be exposed. So I don't know if this after the death of Nico or before it, but either way, he's having a conversation with her, and I'm pretty sure he's telling her, look, you need to get your stuff together because we are in it. We gotta, we're in this together, and I'm not going down for you. That's what I'm pretty much feeling like he's telling her. So he might give her an ultimatum. Next, of course, you get to Drew, and I'm not gonna be too long on this particular slide, but as we've seen, I said this already, you see the ugly-ass cop, you see the ugly-ass dude behind him. Ultimately, I'm pretty sure Drew will be successful in his mission of taking out Roman, and maybe those little ugly-ass niggas right there will some kind of way be involved with the same. Not exactly sure. Next, we're gonna go get back to your girl Felicia Lewis, and I believe this right here, this look that we see from her, is probably her getting some bad news. Maybe she has been fired from the task force, but judging by the look that she's having, this can't be anything good. Next, we get back to your boy Tate, and I believe after they've handled the situation with Dr. Carter has handled the situation with Kamal, at least he think he did, he's gonna go back and try to sell Rashad some kind of BS story, right? But it's gonna be something that he say or do that's not gonna add up. And like I said, I think it may be something dealing with the autopsy that will reveal that he is capping. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Next, we go ahead and get to Tariq. And I don't know if it's that Carter is after him, Noma's after him, or whatever, but I think it may be some kind of potential threat. The reason why Tariq is returning to check on Tasha, but he's gonna just tell her about the baby situation so that she'll be thrown off and think, oh, okay, that's what it was, instead of actually telling her the entirety of the situation. But either way, he tells her about the baby, and she said the baby is hope. So I know that's what makes people think that the baby did survive. But who knows? This could have happened early in the episode, and let's say the baby ended up passing. They find out, okay, the baby didn't make it later on. But hey, it could mean the baby's alive. It would make an interesting story if he is alive, or she, whichever one it is. But I do think that this is a dangerous and bad move that Tariq is making, because he definitely could come back to hunt him if he was followed, and Tasha could be taken out. Next, we got Tariq and Diana. Diana is out of the hospital, as you can see. They're having a conversation. I think he's just telling Diana that he has her back, that he's going to be there for her, and he wants her to stay in while he goes and handle the situation with Detective Lewis, and potentially with Lad Carter as well, but we'll see. Next, we see an image of Tariq loading up, you know what I'm saying? I think he's preparing for maybe that he has to take out another cop. But this time he's doing it for, the future of his legacy, his child. So, he's not going to let nobody just get away with, potentially killing his child. Next, we get to a person holding a gun. Obviously, it's a woman. I predicted that it is Diana, but hey, it could turn out to be someone else. It could be Tasha, which someone mentioned in the comments of one of my videos. Can't remember who it was. But either way, I believe it's Diana, and this is going to be the same gun that she's going to use to go over to Felicia Lewis' house and potentially attempt to shoot her with it. But anyways, I think some kind of way for Miss Lewis is going to find her way possibly at the Tejada's house. And once she gets to the Tejada's house, maybe it's going to be a setup similar to the same game they ran with Detective Whitman, which I seen someone also mention that in the comments. And Diana's going to catch her slipping and beat the brakes off her, and ultimately taking her out. Now we get to the scene where, of course, she smashing somebody's head in, which we all speculate and believe that it's Detective Lewis. She's probably gonna go berserk on her, and with whatever that is in her hand. I guess we're gonna find that out today too. And commit her first murder, and it's gonna be on a cop. Next, of course, I think later on, Monet and Tariq is going to be surviving, find out what Diana did, and they're going to be like, what the heck? But, of course, they are family, so they're going to just try to hurry up and cover it up. Similar to how when Tariq first took out Ray Ray, the police was on the way, and Tommy and Ghost and Tasha was trying to hurry up and cover it up. But I believe, I seen the clip already where someone's coming, Monet hurry up and turns around, points the gun, and finds out that it is Drew. And then she's like, oh, thank God, you're okay. Hey, I need you to help me move this body. And in comes Detective Ugly Ass Carter. And he pulls the scrap on Monet, Diana, and Tariq. So, with that being said, who is the body that's on this ground? I believe more than likely it is Detective Lewis, but hey, it could be somebody else. And also the question is, why is Drew with Carter? Is it because Carter made him go down there with him and dragged him in it? Or is it possible that Drew made a deal with him and now he's with Detective Carter? And not necessarily against his family, but he's like, look, it is what it is. I got to do me. Because it did say in his description that he's going to kind of start to, enjoy doing some of that work. So, there you have it. Pretty much on my final predictions. The things that I can see happening. Of course, you know, I mean, I feel like this one is not as easy as episode 6 was, but of course they gave us a lot more with episode 6. But either way, yeah, that's pretty much what I got for y'all. Definitely leave your comments up in the, your comments up in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thinking about it, and make your final predictions before we get the episode in approximately, about 7 hours. But yeah, so, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your friends. But until the next video, I'm out.